Hello, welcome back. Today I have a bomb video for y'all. I really feel like it's gonna be able to help you guys truly get a foothold on what it is you want to do, right? You know how we feel like we're making progress, but it's always something that's holding us back. We take 3 steps forward, but we take 4 steps back. And you kind of want to know what those 4 steps back is, because really how it should be, you should be taking 3 steps forward, maybe 2 steps back. Honestly, that's what people don't tell you what your spiritual journey is, but that's really what it is. You take 3 steps forward, you take 2 steps back. Then you take another 4 steps forward. Maybe this time you only take 2 steps back, right? But you see how you're incrementally, slowly, you're moving forward, you're learning the lessons, you're going through your cycles. That's what the backward motion is going back to see if you learned those cycles, right? But when you find yourself making progress and then the progress disappears and then some, it could be that you are still holding on to old paradigms. You can't move on you can't be present and move on to the future if you're steady looking towards the past. Each moment that passes is a new time. It's a new energy. It's a new timeline. There's portals opening every second around us. It's whether we see them, whether we can reach them, is whether we access them in that point of time. So at any point you make the decision that is enough of X, Y, and Z, or I'm gonna let the past go, I'm gonna let this go. Hi V. They have definitely been bees. I don't know if they're a signal for you, but they're definitely one of my spirit animals, real heavy. I was talking about the past. How the past can definitely hold you down, hold you back. You ever see those people who go through a hard life and then they finally get everything, but they're not able to enjoy it because of the pain of the past? Like, it continues to pop up, it continues to rob them. The pain's still there, the trauma's still there, the beliefs that you're not good enough is still there. But it's like, whoa, like I won number 1. Why do I still feel like number 4? Like I didn't even place a medal, but I got gold. That's the imposter syndrome. Those are the beliefs that you have cultivated, that has been projected onto you, that you have absorbed, that is outside of your true self, that is stopping you from truly embodying your true self and truly making progress, forward progress. It's stopping you from making forward progress. It's putting a cap on you. It's putting a limitation that is not supposed to exist. We are limitless beings. And if y'all don't know, you see all this hair. 2 years ago, like exactly 2 years ago, I cut all my hair off. And 2 years later, it's like I never even cut off my hair. Like literally. Like, we are limitless beings. Don't let anybody, anything, your past experiences especially. Oh my gosh, I saw something really beautiful that I want to share with you guys. Oh my goodness, I hope I don't butcher it. Oh, Spirit, help me. It was saying, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And I don't know where, just shout out to whoever. I'm just sending energy your way, just gratitude and energy your way. It was saying, don't let, and I think it was a TikTok message, I think. It was like, don't let what was supposed to be your blessing, what was supposed to elevate you, what was supposed to have you learn lessons to be able to stand in your most authentic self, don't let what was supposed to help you turn into be your biggest hindrance, your biggest obstacle. Your path was not meant to derail you. Even if you've gotten over it, it's not meant to haunt you in your sleep. This is something I'm currently, we got to get it done. We got to get it gone. Some of us, carried it into our new beginnings, and it's not too late to get it gone. It's never too late to get it gone. Some of us are about to walk in our new beginnings, and Spirit is like, Get that shit gone. Because I don't want you on top of the world living a good life and steady worrying about the past. Not that anybody's beneath you, but experiences are beneath you now. That pain, that trauma, it is beneath you. Why? Because you learned from it. You gained the lessons that you've gained. It's no reason for you to keep punishing yourself and replaying these things over your mind. So, which brings me into forgiveness. There's 4 main things that I really want you guys to focus on, and I'm gonna focus my energy on in this video, on how you can, that will help you in releasing the past entirely. So, embrace positivity, embody flow, forgive yourself and others, and release what no longer serves. 4 main things. So I'm gonna start by clearing the energy, monitoring spirits, negative entities, dark entities, energy siphoners. It's time to leave. Anything that wants to cause any interference. Let the channels open between us and the divine. I am the bridge. So let the channels open between you and the divine. And we are going to start with let's start with releasing what no longer serves. No. Yes. And that can be, and I'm just reading my little notebook, and that could be habits, beliefs, viewpoints, pains, and emotions. And the reason why I had to take a thought is because energy healing, it's like a flow, right? You don't want to do something out of order. So, and it's not even that it's a correct order. I just want to leave off on positivity, right? You want to get the hard stuff done first, and then you kind of want to massage it, ease it out, that type of thing. Or I think releasing would be more effective than forgiving first. So you release, because how are you going to forgive and you still have all these emotions pent up? So remember last time I was like, yeah, y'all, you know, I explain too much. I do love explaining, so I'm going to keep explaining. But just sometimes just know, like, if I start explaining something, I go, I'm not literally going to do that, but, and I just kind of be like, you know what, let's do something different, or I just start hopping into the energy reading. It's because it's not necessary, and I'm just trying to push myself into being comfortable with the knowledge that I know I have, honey. Sweet taste. So let's release. So I want you guys to set this intention with me. We are setting the intention to release what no longer serves, whether that be beliefs that, for an example, life is supposed to be hard. That is a simple belief that a lot of Black people, and a lot of people, period, hold. There are some beliefs specific to, like, perhaps Jewish people. Jewish people are a little frugal, perhaps. Maybe they think like sharing will take away from them. So maybe you're Jewish and that's something that you need to see. And you can see how we all have our things. It's not to nitpick, this, that. I just come from what I know, so that's what I share, what I know. I am aware of others, but that's just I'm able to share. But like, for an example, like the Jewish example, but I just try to focus on me. So if you guys wonder, like, why does she always, because I've never lived my life as you guys, or not never, but I'm not living my life as you guys. So I'm not gonna sit up here and just spout what I don't know, you know. But I see and I understand. I don't think one is better than the other. I don't think somebody shit smells better, because I've seen. People is people. That's what the human species, we as a species, are fucking trip. Anyways, so set this intention with me. Release what no longer serves, whether that beliefs, emotions, anger. Oh my gosh, how many of you guys are so angry once you realize the past? the hurt of the past, the pain of the past, how people have betrayed you, how just it feel like life just played you for a fucking fool, like playing on your fucking top. Like that shit gets so fucking irritating. It gets so angry once you really truly realize like that wound of feeling like you were disrespected, you were violated. That wound of violation really comes, and that's your solar plexus, and your solar plexus holds a lot of your anger, baby. See how it all connects? Look it up, and then you'll for those of you guys who know. But viewpoints, okay? Time to expand your mind. Maybe you do need to, if you aren't, I was like, what the hell? Little eyelash, look, me and my lashes, I'm not ready to let it distract me. I don't even think it's nothing. I think it's the shadow in my eye that's tripping me out. It looked like my eyes cut, and it's tripping me out, y'all. Okay. Okay. Whether that be pain, let go of all that pain. And what I had to realize about pain is that it's kind of scary to let go of pain. And the reason what made it so scary for me, because I didn't fully trust myself. Did I learn those lessons? Because every time it was time for me to use that wisdom, I would yank on the pain chain as if that was the only way I could access my wisdom, because that is the way in which I built my wisdom. I built my wisdom through pain. So I thought pain is the only way I can access it. But no, the wisdom is mine to access any way I wish. So for those of you who are not trusting yourself, for those of you who think like, I can't let go of this pain because I can't repeat the same mistakes, you won't. As long as you've learned, you won't. Take that leap of faith for yourself. The divine, like people who channel messages, they're always like talking about like taking that leap of faith for the divine. Sometimes that leap of faith is for yourself. The divine wants you to love yourself so much. The divine is like, don't take a leap of faith for me. Oh my gosh, that was confirmation. It's channeling right now. Divine is like, yes, take a leap of faith for me, but don't be taking no leap of faith for me. Take the leap of faith for you. This shit is all about self-autonomy, enjoyment, fucking sovereignty. It's all about freedom, and it's all about fucking self-love. That's what this fucking life is about. That's what this spiritual journey. I just gave you the fucking keys. Boom, boom, unlock that shit. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do that shit for you. Ooh, that was powerful. And we going into 13 minutes. I'm supposed to be doing Reiki. At least I think I'm supposed to be doing Reiki. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing Reiki. Maybe I'll follow this up with some Reiki. Yeah, I think I'll do another video. So this will just be like a part 1 where I get my wisdom out, and then it will be like a part 2 where it'll be the Reiki, the actual Reiki session. Because this is going to be a pretty long video. Yeah. So, and then once you're able to release all that gunk, all that stickiness, imagine like it's like black tar. Like imagine how sticky like marshmallows are, or gum, like that's really old, like you touch it and like no matter what, it just sticks to you. That's all that pain, that trauma, that past. That's all of that gunk that you need to release, all that stagnant energy, negative energy that's just been sitting there festering and just getting all fucking funky. And it fucking does. And that's not to call you not, I'm not saying your energy is dirty. I'm not saying that. Just took me back to something. Anyways. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Forgive. Like forward, forgive. Give that shit back. And when it's time to forgive yourself, Go sit in some grass and ask Mother to help you to alchemize what you are giving. You are nature, okay? So you're able to give to nature. But when it comes to forgiving people, this is specifically what I got. Like sometimes like I would be giving it to Mother Nature and then it would pop back up. And I would wonder like, you know, did Mother Nature not like alchemize it for me or whatever the case may be? She doesn't. So the thing is, it doesn't quite work as well when you give it to nature. You have to have the courage enough to give the pain back to the people who it belongs to. If your mother hates you and you, every time you think of it, you feel the weight and the pain of the past, that's her continuing to have power. It's her continuing to punish you. It's you continuing to value her love because you're so sad by the lack of it. Self-love is here. The spiritual journey is here to show you were never in lack. And that's where I was going when Spirit had, you know, the girl, it was like the download, when she was saying like, don't let the things of the past be the thing that weighs you down, because that was actually supposed to be the thing that sets you free, to let you know there is something on the other side of codependency. You don't have to be codependent. You don't have to be at the whims of anybody, because as soon as you put your heart at the whims, without any self-love, without any solid foundation, you automatically set yourself up. Automatically. It doesn't matter who it is. You set yourself up. And yes, you can be an earth angel, but that's a codependency that maybe that earth angel, whoever has that good heart, they don't deserve that either, though. They don't deserve to be the only thing that loves you. That's a lot of pressure, too. And that breeds resentment and cracks, because then you're not equally yoked. So that relationship won't last. The earth angel will or the empath or the good-hearted person. Not saying that you're not, but gotta love yourself, because then where's the reciprocity? If you're not loving yourself, you don't know how to love others. So then you letting somebody love on you, you're not able to love on them. That's not reciprocity, and you're becoming a taker. So back to forgiving yourself and forgive others. When you forgive others, have the courage to give it back to them. It will not break them. That's the thing in my head. I'm like, what if they can't hold it? Like, it's too heavy for me. Like, it's because I can't alchemize. It's like I'm endlessly pulling from their source of pain. I'm endlessly taking something that isn't mine. So as soon as I alchemize that pain, here comes more. Because it's not being fixed. The person is still giving off that energy. So how long are you going to keep alchemizing it? Like, you're not going to be able to. Like, it gets to a point where, like, I am a master alchemizer. It got to a point where it became so fucking heavy. It's too heavy for where I'm trying to go. It's too much. It takes way too much energy. So let it go. Give it back to them. That is not yours to carry. The divine won't give them anything they can't carry. Okay, so if you give it back to them and the divine takes a piece before it that has nothing to do with you. Don't worry about it. Just give it back. When you're forgiving yourself, give it to the universe, give it to God, give it to source, give it to the trees, give it to nature. They will help you alchemize it. Call upon your ancestors, your angels, your spirit team, your messenger guides. Call upon them to help you alchemize this energy, to help you understand, help you gain that higher perspective that you can let these things go, that you can trust yourself, that you have learned. And sometimes they may come in the form of experiences. I've had a lot of experiences recently that's like, no, Faith, like, I can trust myself. Like, no, like, I have learned my lessons. Like, no, I don't need to rely on the past and pain and anger, because I've been doing it automatically without even thinking about it. Okay, so then what's next after you forgive yourself and others? That is a big weight just released off your shoulder. That is almost everything. And then these next two, that's basically everything. Feel like these next two is more so about like embodying flow is more so, well, what now? You know, you've been carrying this for so long. Once you let it go, you feel real like empty, but not in a bad way. So now it's time to embrace flow. It's time to find ways, time to tap into your divine guidance and find ways, tap into your soul, tap into your heart to really find those ways where you can start to fill yourself back up, where you can start to change your present moment, right? You can be in the present moment. You can disconnect your present moment from your past so that you can move, so that your future will be untethered, unspoiled, untouched by the energies of the past. So make sure you embrace that flow. You got this. Embrace flow and embrace positivity. That's what those two are. Embody flow. I actually said embody flow. Embody. Not just embrace it, but embody flow. So that's not forcing things. That's letting things just be as they are. Same thing with this video. I'm just letting this video be as it is. It's going to be a part 1 and then a part 2. Or what I may do is I may wait and just do the video all in one. You know, so I may do a part 1, part 2, or I may just do the whole hour video. But I think I kind of like it broken up, so that, you guys can do like, you guys can get your own downloads once you hear this wisdom. And then once you're ready for the energy, you guys can get the energy as well. So and positivity in the flow is definitely going to be very important. And once you release what no longer serves you, don't pick it back up. So your past self, it remembers years and years of having these pains, these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts. So it becomes like a habit. So make sure to embrace positivity and keep affirming to yourself that no longer applies to me. I no longer believe that about myself. I no longer believe that about life. I no longer do things this way. Everything is working out in my favor. Like, that's been like a thing. That's been my saying, my personal saying. Like, not that I made it up, but just something that I've really been holding on to. Everything is working out for me. And then in the forgiving yourself and others, like, same thing. Like, make sure so what I've noticed is people will try to send that shit back. So same thing with, how people were saying, like, okay, like, when you do a return to sender, when you first start doing that shit, especially, like, buckle the fuck up. Like, that is not a one-time thing. You do not return that shit to sender and just be like, lee-lee-la, lee-lee-la. Especially if you're in the middle of a spiritual, like, bad or intense one. Bitch, y'all gonna be in that bitch playing ping pong. That's really how it is. You in that bitch, pop, 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 pop. Return to sender, return to sender. They send that shit back. I don't want that shit back. Return to sender. I mean, not return to sender, but they send that shit back. And you be like, fuck, I just said I don't want that shit. Return to sender. And each time that shit ping pong, the energy grows. So I remember somebody was saying, like, be careful too, and that's why other people should be careful when they attack, because the energy gets so big that whoever the fuck stops, whoever the fuck, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. And for my enemies, it has not been pretty, because they've been ping-ponging this shit for years, and I've been ping-ponging it right back with them motherfuckers, and the game has ended. Some of them don't know, but all of my ping pong games have ended. It's done. Which means, yeah. All that energy that they was ping-ponging, we was ping-ponging, and all that shit they got added on to them, they better buckle the fuck up. Because, ooh, shit. Sometimes my spirit guides give me an insight into their karma, and I just be like, ooh, shit. Sometimes, like, I gotta, like, log out. I gotta be like, okay, spirit, like, I gotta think about something else, because oh shit, that shit ain't mine. That shit ain't my bird to carry. Because if I think about it too long, I'm gonna feel bad for them, and that ain't for me to feel bad for them. So, oh shit. Oh shit. So embrace flow, embrace positivity as you are releasing what no longer serves you, what no longer is serving you, and as you forgive yourself in the past. That is how you are able to alchemize the past into something positive. Make sure you keep affirming to yourself that your past and everything was meant to help you. It wasn't meant to hurt you. It was meant to teach you. So really, really hang on to the fact that it's not a punishment, and that whenever it feels like a punishment, is that it's something that you need to release. It's something that needs to change. And I know sometimes that feels freaking frustrating. It feels frustrating because it's like more work. Damn, I'm not done. Damn, I'm tired. Damn, like, or sometimes we get so focused on our wins, but no, this is your power. You don't want to walk through life knowing anything it's going to be able to shake you, get under your skin, throw you off, any type of that bullshit, right? Because how you going to be that bitch when you know you just ran from a situation? No. You ran because you was trying to get your blessings by rushing your blessings. That's how you ran, by rushing your blessings. Am I just calling y'all out? I can't call y'all out on nothing that I ain't been through. No. Not really. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to share my wisdom through my experiences. So that's why it may look a lot different than other people. I don't know if Mercury retrograde is over, but my delivery in this has been very different. A lot calmer. It was passionate for some, but I'm digging it. I miss the fuck out of y'all again. I am so grateful to be able to do this. I'm really just embracing, like, it's so beautiful around me. It's so beautiful. Go outside in nature. Just be present.